By your leave!
It's the guy! He's here!
Good gods, that voice could fell a gigas.
Or we took a boat? Oh wait, who's this guy? Is this samurai? Is this the... Do samurais get introduced in Stormblood?
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
Sometimes.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you?
How rude.
Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Oh, be nice.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
This guy's aggressive, god damn.
Eh? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course, and set my jaw till I made port.
Man, everybody on the dock's like, this guy's insane.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order.
Is he gonna pass out?
Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Yep. Yep.
Good God, man. Are you all right?
Is Yurion J there somewhere? Yep, there he is.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Hello. I'm here. I seek answers. Raban, we met your buddy from Alamigo, your best
Dear
friend.
friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Yeah, we met with the left arm taker, exactly.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken.
Okay, that's a good thing.
After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Okay, but who? Should we be concerned about whom?
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
Holy shit, if you get too close, you just die? Sid, what should we do? How do we get close to it?
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment.
Holy crap.
Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Buzz.
We could face another calamity.
I really hope not.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
That's true. I thought it's super quiet because we're like,
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
What in the hells are you doing here?
Oh my god, it would be him.
Pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Who is this man?
Who is this man? Sid's boyfriend, yeah.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
Now, do you think these people are going to freak out when he says that he's a former tribunus of the same legion that tried to take over in A Realm Reborn?
What do you want, Nero?
No, nobody freaked out. Nobody said shit.
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend.
What's he going to propose? Is it bad?
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
Does he?
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
Well, isn't Omega, is that the same one that Pelegi had found in the Cartano Flats? Is it the same place?
And as luck would have it, I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
It is the same one. I've been waiting to what is that? Like, why is it still there? Why are we not doing anything with it?
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Ooh, is that a voice line since we did Crystal Tower?
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
And that's probably what's gonna happen. I mean, to be honest. Hey.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it would, right?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Great question, Kane-senna.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Are they asking me? I mean, I like Nero.
He makes me grind my teeth, is what he does. But I suppose we don't have much of a choice.
Make it happen. Punch him in his face.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Because I guess Sid is also, right? They're both Garleans.
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Council?
Aye. It would seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartano and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
The other one. Nice. Gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartano being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
My blade is yours.
Oh, nice. I love that. That's hilarious.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
He just scratch his butt? Okay, so we have our plan now. Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. Ooh, a present! Question. What? Alphino's eager to join Sid and the others. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Kilzor, Alphino! Ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about on the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think it's everyone. Shall I set a course for Cartano? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Oh my god. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. Alright. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordana, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Kilzor, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I shall feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Right, everyone heading to Mordana is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
You watch your mouth, sir.
Oh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation.
Punch him. Get him.
Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Nero as YouTube commenters? Absolutely.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Y'shtola and the others remained behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Apolimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
Agreed.
By your leave!
It's the guy! He's here!
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Urianger! Where is Urianger?
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Is he a dolmen?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Oh no.
Gosetsu! Why are you come to Eorzea?
Gosetsu?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
Wait, Yugiri can't leave?
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused.
True, we did do that.
Peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
He has tired resting face like me.
Mayhap that is so.
I mean, I'm sure he's very tired from rowing across the ocean.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri, you draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Of course, Gosetsu.
Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Wait, wasn't he just like really mad that she wouldn't go back with him because they were supposed to go back together? But now that the Garlemald is, now that the Garleans are involved, the Imperials are involved, he's like, I'm here, I'm staying, we're fighting, I'm killing everything, like I got you. Right, Ida. Ida's eyes shine with rekindled determination. Ooh, eyeglasses slot. Ooh, that's nice. Glasses are cool. So, we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Right now. Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Y'shtola and Krile? A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Kilzor, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. Absolutely. I'm in there like swimwear, baby. The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Nero, what are you shrugging for? Somebody watch that, man.